being a part of a family and part of a team in that aspect, and the camaraderie that you guys have has helped you guys?
Oh, it's unbelievable. I mean, the family support from her family, my family, extended family, has been absolutely unbelievable. I mean, anybody in our families would do anything for us at a drop of a hat. You know, bring us a meal, get us to the airport, buy us airplane tickets, you know, send Ashley, you know, just gifts to, you know, lift her spirit, you know, pay her a visit if she's feeling up to it. So our families have gotten a lot closer, have come together through this tough time, which I think is really unique, really special, because not all families are like that. A lot of families get, you know, torn apart with something like this.
Now, when you hear, you know, all these stories that are coming out with you and stopping playing football, it makes you look like the hero.
Yeah.
What is that? What does that say? How does that make you feel?
I get a little agitated sometimes because, you know, I try to, when I get interviewed for things like this, try to talk about her as much as I can, because that's what it's about. You know, I don't ever feel I'm doing anything special. I don't feel I'm giving up everything. You know, I go and I see the love of my life laying in a bed, you know, fighting every day, you know, to, you know, kick this disease, you know, fight for her life. You know, she's the hero. You know, she's the one that, you know, everybody should be looking up to, and, you know, how to live your life. You know, again, like I said, I'm not giving up anything. You know, I'm gaining, you know, love of my life and going to get to be with her every day. So, well, when it's nice that people say, you know, they look up to you, you know, I try to tell them that, you know, I'm not the one you need to be looking up to. It's Ashley that you need to be looking up to, because, you know, she's a remarkable woman.
When you look at the future and you picture her walking down the aisle in her white dress and you guys being together and this being done, what do you picture you guys two doing? What do you see yourself?
You know, we're pretty, you know, kind of simple couple. You know, we like, you know, going out to eat and going to movies, you know, and going back home and kind of relaxing. So I kind of see that, and whenever I think of that, just, you know, relaxing on the couch with her, you know, just talking with her, going to dinner with her, you know, just puts a smile on my face, and, you know, it's something I can't wait to do, and, you know, can't wait to spend the rest of my life with her.
You said earlier that you didn't think that there was anyone for one person in the world,
Mm-hmm.
and clearly you definitely feel differently now.
Yeah.
How do you explain the feelings that you feel now towards someone like this?
You can't describe it. You know, I tell her that, you know, I can't put my love into words for you. It's too big. You know, and somehow every day I learn to love her, you know, a little bit more than I did the day before. And, you know, when you find that person you're meant to be with, you know rather quickly. I think I knew within maybe the first 3 weeks to a month that we started dating that she was the one for me. So it doesn't take long, at least it didn't for me, and it's a really, really cool thing.
Did it take longer for her?
No, not too much longer. I think, you know, just as a female, maybe a little bit more hesitant, but, you know, both of us were kind of head over heels at the same time.
What, if you had to tell anyone anything about this story that someone doesn't know, what is it?
That they don't know. I guess just how much, you know, she's fighting every day. I don't know if people know, unless they've been through it, know what it takes to get through this, and to get through, you know, a disease like leukemia and cancer. It's truly remarkable. There's not a good day. You feel crappy all the time. You just, you know, have to fight to get up to, you know, go use the bathroom. It hurts to, you know, sit up, stand, you know, hurt to lay down sometimes. So just the day-to-day thing that she has to go through, just to get through this and to be able to beat this is, you know, absolutely remarkable. And it kind of opened my eyes when all this happened to all the other people that go through it too, and the things that they deal with. And you start to see other people that have gone through the same thing, and you can relate and, you know, talk to people, and they understand. So just kind of the day-to-day things, the day-to-day grind that people don't know about, is what I would tell them.
Have you guys thought at all about, you know, what work you want to do with, you know, cancer foundations or anything down the road, or talked about it?
We have, obviously, going through this, you always want to keep your hand in it. I know they did after Ashley had gotten to remission, they actually did a walk. There was a walk for leukemia that they did. I know we always want to have some aspect in it. We haven't thought too much of it yet. We're just trying to get her better before we, talk about that. But it's definitely something that both of us always want to have our hand in, and hopefully we see one day where cancer is completely curable and is not such the life-shattering thing that it is today.
Now you were talking about kind of how you guys were in crash course to get here, and everything happens for a purpose. You guys have a strong faith.
Yeah.
Are you looking at this the same way, that she has this for a reason?
Yeah. We believe that all things work for good in the glory of God for those who trust Him. And I was told once that that's the chocolate chip cookie verse of the Bible. When you take a chocolate chip cookie, it takes a lot of ingredients to make, a chocolate chip cookie. Some of it's good, the brown sugar, the chocolate chips, those things are all really good. But, the flour, the egg, just plain vanilla by itself, those things by itself are pretty bad. They're bad tasting. But, when you mix all those things together and you put them under heat and you put them under pressure, you get something that's really good. And that's how we're kind of looking at this. We know that God takes the bad situations in our lives and uses it in a way to glorify Him. And we know in the long run that's what's going to happen. And when she gets through this and can stand and tell her story, and she can actually tell it instead of me telling it for her, it's going to be a remarkable testimony.
So you're excited for the point where you can sit off to the side and she can tell her story.
Yeah, when she's up on stage with a microphone and speaking to thousands of people about her story, and what an inspiration that would be, and just see I think she's really going to change some people's lives with the story that she has and the things she's gone through.
What have I not asked you that you want to say?
Just with everything you do, no matter how bad your life is getting, there's going to be good times and bad times. Just to stay positive and to know that good things are coming, and that there will be bad times, but you'll get through it. There's always valleys, but as you come up through those valleys, there's a mountain peak. There's a peak, and that's what I would just encourage people to understand, that no matter what you're going through, you're going to come out on the other side as long as you remain positive, remain focused, and keep God in control. Everything's going to be all right.